Ace Hardware. Harris Ace is your place for Yeti coolers, Traeger grills, Costa de Mar sunglasses, Calcutta Renegade coolers, plus Harris Ace is your hometown dealer for yellow wood treated lumber. Harris Ace will not be undersold on price, so you know you're getting the best price at Harris Ace. Your favorite place for hardware and lumber supplies is Harris Ace Hardware, West Cherry Street in Jesup.
Time now for a look latest in local sports. And sports begin with last night's Monday Night Football game. Super Bowl defending champion Philadelphia Eagles get a big win over the Washington Redskins, 28-13, the final score last night. In college football, the three quarterbacks headed to New York as finalists for the Heisman Trophy this Saturday night, as the award will be handed out. Bama's Tua Tagovailoa, Oklahoma's Kyler Murray, Ohio State's Dwayne Haskins. The award to be handed out in New York Saturday evening. Murray and Tagovailoa teams play against each other in one semifinal, as Bama takes on Oklahoma, while Clemson plays Notre Dame in the other semifinal. Final college football power ratings came out yesterday. Georgia in the top four in that ranking, behind Bama, Clemson, Notre Dame. Georgia comes in at 4, Oklahoma 5, Ohio State 6, UCF 7th, Michigan 8th, Washington 9th, and Florida rounds out the top 10. High school basketball tonight at the Benny Ratliff Arena. The Jackets hosting Appling County tonight. Varsity girls game gets underway at 6. The varsity boys play at 7:30. Currently, the varsity girls off to a nice 4-1 start, while the varsity boys remain unbeaten at 5-0. After Tuesday, the teams hit to Long County for a Friday night, December 7th matchup. Come right back on Saturday night, host Pierce County at the Benny Ratliff Arena. Times for this Saturday night's games against Pierce, the varsity girls at 5, and the boys game at 6:30. High school wrestling program is now underway at the Wayne County High School, and Coach David Poinsett is the head coach of the high school wrestling program. First matches are set for this Thursday at home. For more on the program, we talked with head coach David Poinsett.
Here, Coach Poinsett, high school wrestling, a new sport in Wayne County, and you're the head coach. I just want to talk to you, get your thoughts on this wrestling program, how many kids you got out, and what we can expect.
Well, obviously a first-year program right here. We have about 41 kids that are out right now, and I expect that we'll probably get about 2 or 3 more. We only need 14 on a team, and we're going to be a varsity and a JV program, so 28 is what we're looking at. With 41 kids, gives a little bit of depth and gives some kids an opportunity to get out there and fight for a spot and get out and wrestle.
How many weight classifications are there?
14.
14 different, where they begin?
Starts, you go from 106 pounds, which is the lightest weight that there is, up to 285 pounds. And usually when you start getting up there, you're starting to think football players. So right now we have Chris Davis, who played offensive line for us, and Gavin Garner. Patrick Rogers is out there with us working out, and Jacob Baggs, who is a varsity and a JV lineman. So we got some pretty heavy kids. We're really excited about the young guys and the lighter guys that we have. Really excited about them.
And the first meet's this coming Thursday here?
The first meet's going to be Thursday. Charlton County's going to come up here from Folkestone, Georgia, and Jeff Davis from Hazelhurst is going to come on over here. Now, Jeff Davis has got a very good program, been established program, been around for quite a while, and Chris Davis is the head coach over there. And Chris is going to bring his JV and his varsity over, and he's going to bring a couple extras, and we can get some exhibition matches in there with them. That'll be good. It's going to be a tri-meet, which is kind of unusual in wrestling. Usually it's just a dual meet, but we have limited windows of home meets, so we're going to try to get as many folks in as we can. If you come here Thursday, you'll see at least 6 matches. Charlton will wrestle us and Jeff on varsity, and they'll wrestle us and Jeff on JV.
And what time will it start, and where will it take place at?
It'll be here in our gym, and I believe I talked to Charlton about coming up Wayne in at 3:30 with a 4:30 match time. We're starting a little early with a tri-match because it's going to be long with 3 teams. So we got a 4:30 tee-off time, and we're just going to see how long it takes us to go through.
Okay, sounds like it's going to be an exciting sport. Looking forward to it. We'll see you Thursday.
Thank you, sir. I appreciate that.
And once again, those comments of David Poinsett, again, the wrestling coach at Wayne County High School. Again, it gets underway this Thursday, first matches of the season. In the Game Magazine's annual awards banquet set for this coming Monday night at 6 p.m. at the Waycross City Auditorium. A lot of hardware will be handed out as they recognize Coach of the Year, Offensive Defensive Players of the Year, all the Academic Player of the Year for the area, also Offensive Defensive Players of the Year for each team in the area. In that awards banquet Monday night in Waycross, WIFO film will be on hand. Have a full report for you a week from today. Final four sit in college football. Again, it's Alabama, Clemson, Notre Dame, Oklahoma. They earned the right to play for the national championship. Beginning December 15th and running up until the championship game on January the 7th, 41 college bowl games for holiday entertainment. Jonathan loves every one of them. Georgia Southern meets Eastern Michigan out in Montgomery, Alabama in the Raycom Media Camellia Bowl. That's set for the 15th of December. Georgia Tech taking on Minnesota out in Detroit at Ford Field. And the Quick Lane Bowl, that kickoff that afternoon at 5:15. And Georgia set for New Year's Night Bowl. The Sugar Bowl in New Orleans, taking on the University of Texas. First time we played the University of Texas since 1984, when John Lastinger and Georgia knocked out Texas and ruined their chances for a national championship back when they had voted on the national champion. Other matchups on December 27th, Mark Rick and the Hurricanes of Miami take on Wisconsin in the New Era Pinstripe Bowl at 5:15 in Yankee Stadium in New York. On the 28th of December in the Franklin Music City Bowl in Nashville, Tennessee, it'll be Purdue and Auburn. Also on the 28th, West Virginia takes on Syracuse in the Camping World Bowl down in Orlando. Iowa State plays Washington State in the Alamo Bowl in San Antonio on the 28th. On December 29th, it's the Chick-fil-A Bowl in Atlanta, Florida, Michigan. Pretty good matchup at 12 noon in Atlanta on December 29th. Also at 12 noon, the Belk Bowl in Charlotte, North Carolina on December 29th. It'll be the Gamecocks of South Carolina against the Virginia Cavaliers. On the 29th, both the semifinal games will be played. Notre Dame takes on Clemson at 4 p.m. at the Cotton Bowl in Arlington, Texas. And the Orange Bowl that night will be Oklahoma and Alabama in Miami at the Hard Rock Stadium down in Miami. On the 31st, it's New Year's Eve. The Sun Bowl in El Paso, Texas, Stanford, and Pittsburgh. The Red Box Bowl, Oregon and Michigan State. The Liberty Bowl, Missouri against Oklahoma State. Holiday Bowl, Northwestern against Utah. Gator Bowl, NC State, Texas A&M. New Year's Day Bowls, Outback Bowl down in Tampa, Mississippi State against Iowa. Citrus Bowl in Orlando, Kentucky against Penn State. The Fiesta Bowl out in Arizona, LSU and UCF. The Rose Bowl in California, Ohio State and Washington. The Sugar Bowl in New Orleans, Georgia and Texas. And the championship game is set for January the 7th. The winners of that Notre Dame-Clemson matchup and Bama-Oklahoma matchup be for the national title game on the night of January the 7th. Enjoy the bowl games. Enjoy the holidays. Again, remember, this is all for your holiday entertainment. Just makes Jonathan's whole holiday season. We're a week away from the state final football action as the games we played at the Mercedes-Benz Dome next Tuesday and Wednesday. Here are the matchups in single-A private. It's ELCA against Athens Academy, single-A public Irwin County against Clinch County, and double-A Heard County against Rockmart, triple-A Cedar Grove against Peach, quad-A football Cartersville takes on Blessed Trinity, and 5A football Bainbridge still alive. They take on Warner Robins. 6A football Northside Warner Robins takes on Lee County, and in 7A is Colquitt against Milton. And they're not going to be played this weekend due to soccer at the Dome, but they're going to be played a week from today and tomorrow, Tuesday and Wednesday of next week. Again, all the games will be televised on Georgia Public TV, so you can check out that for your holiday entertainment as well. That's going to do it for the latest in local sports. Sports is brought to you each and every day this time by your friends at Harris Ace Hardware.
Stop creditor harassment today. Stop the worry of a pending repossession, garnishment, or foreclosure. Contact the Bankruptcy Group, Attorney R. Flake Cabinet, for an experienced assessment of your financial situation.